Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I know that you are exceedingly generous in allotting time for us to ask questions, but I'm going to try to stay within the 5-minute.
Were you suggesting that I did not?
I would never suggest anything of the sort. I hope we'll have a second round of questions, though.
I anticipate that.
Thank you. Let me start with some easy questions, Congressman Collins. Will you commit to respond promptly to any inquiry from members of this committee to request information and be fully transparent with this committee?
That is my intention. I will do for this committee, make sure you have every information that you need, Chair. Mr. Ranking Member.
And will you commit to working with the veteran service organizations and other stakeholders in making decisions at the VA?
I look forward to working with this committee and the members of both the House and the Senate and any other organizations out there willing to help us help our veterans.
And including the Office of Inspector General, the Government Accountability Office, and the Office of Special Counsel.
I think you've laid out the very essence of accountability, not only from this body, but others that actually give us insight into what we're doing and how we're doing it. So yes, I look forward to those and making sure that we look at those recommendations, we work on them where we can.
Thank you. Last week at a hearing of the Homeland Security Committee, I gave Russell Vogt, the nominee for OMB Director, the opportunity to renounce a proposal that he made, and it's included in Project 2025, to impose a means test for VA disability compensation benefits. I also asked him about his proposal to claw back benefits from service-disabled veterans. He has advocated that anybody with less than a 30% disability receive no benefits. He refused to renounce either proposal. I need from you a commitment that you will oppose any such efforts by the administration.
Well, Senator Blumenthal, I've made a habit up here being here. I'll never answer for someone else, and the question was asked of him. I will say this. I've not been a part of Project 25, haven't even read it. My issue is I'm going to take care of the veterans. That means that we're not going to balance budgets on the back of veterans' benefits. We're not going to do that. We're going to put the veteran first. And for me, that decision comes to the Secretary. That's in our budgetary oversight. That's what I'll be coming to you for. As we talked about in your office, if there are issues that I need, I'm going to come with you with the issue of the solving. If there's issues that I say that you want to see but the law doesn't allow it, then I'm going to say, here's where we change the law, because that's what we've done before. So my commitment is to the veteran and making sure that we have our budget and sufficiently fund it so that our veterans receive their benefits.
I'm going to interpret that as a yes.
Mr. Senator, Ranking Member, you interpret it.
In his first term, President Trump attempted to go down this road by trying to eliminate individual unemployability benefits for retirement age veterans, in my view, a very ill-conceived proposal that was later retracted, and I hope that you will oppose any such proposal during this administration.
Mr. Ranking Member, I'm not familiar with that discussion. What I am familiar with is what President Trump did advocate during his 4 years, and that was the Mission Act, the Accountability Act, the things that put veterans first. In fact, his words were, I want to take care of the veterans. So as we look forward to this, I look forward to carrying out his vision of taking care of our veterans, putting them first, making sure the VA is in a situation where it is actually doing that and having the resources it needs, but also having the efficiencies it needs to make it better. So I look back to what he's already done, and I know that was putting the veteran first, and I will be doing the same.
Thank you. As you know, for far too long, across administrations of both parties, frankly, the VA major and minor construction projects for hospitals, nursing homes, and other critical infrastructure priorities. These are the nuts and bolts, the facilities depended upon by our veterans for care, have been dramatically underfunded. For years, I had to fight for funding to modernize the VA facility in West Haven. Finally, it's underway. There are thousands of other projects. I would bet in every one of my colleagues' districts that need that kind of funding. It's a bipartisan issue that's good for veterans and good for local economies in red states and blue states. And the longer we wait, the more expensive construction becomes. If confirmed, will you commit to me that you will work with us to make those kinds of investments a priority?
Mr. Ranking Member, I think what you just hit is bigger than buildings. It's about the future of the VA. It's about how we actually take care of our veterans. So when you frame the question as is funding these projects, I look at it as am I funding a project that helps a veteran? And that's going to be in every district, as you just said. So yes, I'm looking forward to using the limited dollars that are going to be coming from the Congress and how we spend those to make sure that we're prioritizing those needs in areas such as you mentioned. You're talking about your home state as well. But these are areas that I'm wanting to look forward to make sure that our construction projects not only are done efficiently and on time, and also have the proper oversight that we don't see them drag on for years. I've heard too many times in many of your offices, and I met with almost 60-plus senators on both parties, this has been an issue that comes up consistently, that we have to be better stewards of our building projects so that at the end of the day, it's the veteran who gets served.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.